The Oakland Bayhawks are 0-5 and looking for their first win. They're catching the 5-0 California Sea Kings on a back-to-back night. Will they get their first win? You'll find out next. I'll be quick. We are at Jamtown for an ABA Far West matchup between the 5-0 California Sea Kings and the Oakland Bayhawks. Our Carlene Serena caught up with Oakland Bayhawks coach DeAndre Petit before the game.
This is Carlene Serena here with NorCal Sports. I'm here with Coach Petit of the Oakland Bayhawks. How's the week been like in practice for you, Coach?
It's actually been tough because the city's on strike, so we haven't really had anywhere to practice. So we had a good practice Friday night, so I'm kind of interested to see how things are going to turn out this week. But our guys are groomed and they're ready, though.
And with that being said, I know you guys are looking for your first win. What are you looking for your guys to achieve that tonight?
Defense and rebounding. We got to play defense, and we got to end the playoff with a rebound. If we do those things, we'll be okay. We can probably come out of here with a victory, but we got to rebound.
Thank you very much, Coach. Back to you, Chris.
Thanks, Carlene. We'll set the lineups first for California Sea Kings, who are 4-0. Gary Ricks, number 5. Number 6, Keenan Coleman, who's averaging 20 points a game. Number 7, C.J. Blackwell. Number 13, Zach Hinton. He's averaging 16 points per game. Number 14, Tylisman Armstrong. And Michael Brigham, averaging 10.3 rebounds and 27.3 points per game. For the Bayhawks in white, Brian Goins, number 3, averaging 20 points per game. Number 5, Brett Corbett, has 3.5 blocks per game, 18 points per game, and 15 rebounds. Number 23, Andrew Pearson. Number 33, William Pryor. And number 7, Christopher Head. He's averaging over 13 a game. I'm Chris Babcock. Welcome to NorCal Sports TV. We've got the Bayhawks in white and the Sea Kings in the dark uniforms. Armstrong and Corbett will jump for each of the teams. Our officials are Larry Moyer, Michael Fields Sr., and Charles Range. If this is the first time watching ABA basketball, there's 4 12-minute quarters. The ABA is 7 seconds opposed to 8 seconds to get across half court. If a team is not successful in getting over the half court line within 7 seconds, it results in a turnover, which initiates, yes, the 3D light. And when that light comes on, 2-point shots are 3, 3s are 4s, and a half court shot is 5 points. The Bayhawks win the tip, or the Sea Kings rather win the tip, and Corbett with a block. As we mentioned, he's averaging over 3 blocks a game. In the Bayhawks' last matchup, they lost 146-136 to the Las Vegas Wizards. Andrew Pearson gets off with his first shot, and it's a 3-pointer. And if the light's on, that's a 4-pointer. And we'll get a shot of that. For you old folks like me, it's like the blue light special at Kmart. I only got excited when it was having to do with hot dogs, popcorn, or sporting equipment. We've got a blue light special going in the snack stand. stoppage of play. Apparently trying to work out some issue with the clock because it didn't take 52 seconds for him to get that shot off. The next game for the California Sea Kings, who are coming off a win last night in Modesto, 108-106. They beat the Stanislaus Supercats, and they're going on back-to-back. And so their conditioning will be tested tonight. Sea Kings sharing the basketball, and that ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Oakland basketball. Little two-man game, and the Sea Kings sniff that one out, and they'll miss layup the other way by Coleman, and the Bayhawks will push. Jump ball. Pearson got into nowhere land and double team him at the point of the basket with the block. The held ball. Possession going to Oakland. Corbett with the walk on the post move. Three-pointer by Coleman, as we mentioned, averaging over 20 a game and over 6 rebounds per game for the Sea Kings. Pearson's drive doesn't fall, and Coleman can't possess the rebound, and ball out of bounds on the baseline. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. We're at Jamtown in Oakland, trying to set up the pick and roll. Corbett cuts the basket, shares the basketball, making that extra pass to Blackwell. Corbett could have easily posted up inside, but his nature of sharing the basketball, and they get the three. Great shot to a good shot, but instead of 2, got 3. Reverse layup is good by Michael Brigham. Pearson fires. Third 3. For Oakland. And then Blackwell says, I can do one better. Nice pass. Assist head. And Pryor with the layup. Left-hand layup doesn't go. Pearson gets the loose ball. Goins' pass is nearly intercepted by Ricks. Ball out of bounds along the sideline. Eric Armstead checks in the game for the California Sea Kings. Got a reach-in foul on Ricks. And nice sharing of the basketball. 6-point lead early for the Bayhawks. Corbett with the fadeaway, doesn't draw iron. Nice ball fake and cashes in by Eric Armstead, and we'll have a timeout. Okay. Oakland Bayhawks basketball on NorCal SportsTV is brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand. MeetingRoomsOnDemand.com, Fremont, Oakland, Fresno, Las Vegas, and coming soon to Modesto. American Asphalt, taking care of business. Terrapelli Design, Terrapelli.com. We design logos, websites, brochures, signage, and presentations. Urban Garden Studio and our all NorCal games. Coaches, get your nominations in. The deadline's coming up soon for our all NorCal games. Was very successful last year, and we expect bigger and better things this year. Pearson has 6 points to lead all scorers. I'm just waiting for the 3D light to come on.
This guy looking over your shoulder over here.
Oakland will inbound the basketball after the timeout. Trying to get the score correct. I believe we had it 11-8. But I know Pearson has 6 points. Please follow us on Twitter at NorCal SportsTV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/NorCal SportsTV. Also on Instagram and Facebook. 11-10 ball game. Corbett can't secure the offensive rebound, and the Sea Kings will come down and set up their offense. Got the score right. From the baseline, Corbett gets the position and draws the foul on Michael Brigham. He's one of the leading rebounders in the ABA, averaging over 10 rebounds a game. And the shot clock is being kept on the floor at the scorer's bench. That shot doesn't fall. Coleman with the rebound and gets the assist to Brigham. The dunk blocked. Christopher Head went up for the jam, but Tylusman Armstrong said, no, And Corbett was fouled on the rebound, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Makes the first. Zach Hinton in the game, he's averaging over 16 a game and 6+ rebounds for the Sea Kings. Corbett makes both. Coleman at the point. And Corbett with his second block of the game. And what do we like to call those? We like to call them Wilson burgers. And they're not very tasty, and they have a leathery taste, and there's an example. And the ball is made by Wilson, thus the Wilson burger. Steps out of bounds. Corbett's block shot ends up being a stop for Oakland as they quickly inbound the basketball. Pearson had his man sealed off low, but just couldn't keep control of the basketball, and it's a turnover. That's beautiful. Corbett with another board. Numbers for Oakland. Joshua Hatcher in the game. He's averaging over 11 points a game. Greg Foster comes in for the Sea Kings. This guy. Corbett's pass is intercepted. It's a turnover. Armstead's three doesn't fall. And there's a foul on the rebound on Oakland. I believe it's on Brett Corbett. New 24-second clock for the Sea Kings. Armstrong can't get it to fall, but a nice tip in by Armstead on the offensive glass. Corbett wanting the basketball, and then Head with the drive and the easy layup. They were trying to, it looked like they were focusing on Corbett, maybe trying to double team hit the post, and Head just with the quick dribble and the attack mode of getting to the basket. And that ball will stay with the Sea Kings with less than 10 seconds on the shot clock. Catch and shoot, and that's what he did. And several foot stops by Coach Petit. But Oakland gets the basketball, so life is good so far with a 1-point lead. Pretty move, and he's fouled. Hatcher is along the baseline. And then we've got some holiday greetings going on at the free throw line. Greg Foster and Christopher Head having sharing some words there. And I think I just heard the official say, hey, this game's on TV. Little does he know it's NorCal Sports TV. Hatcher makes the first. Foster at the point, breaks down the defense, and the easy pass to Tillsman Armstrong with the dunk. And Goins with the pass that goes out of bounds. And I was incorrect. That was Goins and Foster that were sharing words previously. I was mistaken. Christopher Head turns the ball over. And Foster will reset the offense. Breaks down the D and makes the easy 7-footer. Easy for him. I'm going to say the first one to 150 is going to win this game tonight. Pearson with his 8th point of the night. Reach in on Christopher Head. And we've got a timeout on the floor. NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by American Asphalt, taking care of business. Meeting rooms on demand, great value and rates in the Bay Area, Fresno, Las Vegas, and coming soon to Modesto. Terrapelli Design, logos, websites, brochures, signage, PowerPoint presentations, and so much more. Contact them at terrapelli.com. Terrapelli Design, your source for graphic design. Urban Garden Studio, looking to transform your home or office into a living canvas? Contact Urban Garden Studio. UrbanGardenStudio.com, bringing the outdoors inside. And coming up in April, the largest All-Star event on the West Coast will again feature Sac vs. Bay Area and South vs. Central Valley All-Star games for both boys and girls class of 2018. Coaches and athletic directors and members of the media can nominate players for this event until the deadline, December 21st. NorCalSportsTV.com/ANG. Coming off the timeout, the Sea Kings missed the shot, but the formidable Titusman Armstrong once again making a living underneath the basket with the offensive board and the putback. Alley, but no oop. And getting way too good in calling those. Armstead with the basket. And all of a sudden it's a 4-point lead for the Sea Kings. Corbett's pass is turned over, and it's going to be a dunk the other way by Greg Foster. But then Oakland answers. Christopher Head for three-pointer. And Armstead answers. The Sea Kings played last night in Modesto, so it's a back-to-back game for them. That's Scott Miller in the corner, checked into the game. Dominic Bournes with that make for Oakland. And another timeout on the floor. Well, with this scoring, they might not get the first to 150 wins. After the stoppage in play, the Sea Kings will inbound the basketball. Greg Foster will bring it up for the team. And Eric Armstead again. Corbett guarded very closely, and the officials, no blood, no foul. Sea Kings will go the other way, and then they turn it over. I would swear that Corbett's got marks on his wrist after that last possession. And there's Armstead's last basket. Marquise Johnson in the game. And we've got a foul on the screen. Hatcher screening Armstead. Reach-in foul. That's Maurice O'Gwyn with the drive and was fouled. Keenan Coleman back in the game for Eric Armstead. And I would expect to see a lot of substituting for the Sea Kings, trying to keep their guys fresh. Lorian Watkins is the head coach for the Sea Kings. Nice defense, staying on the ground by Michael Brigham. That wide open three doesn't fall, but the Sea Kings doing a good job on the offensive boards. And we've got a kicking violation. The officials are letting these teams play underneath the basket. That's my Captain Obvious observation here. The shot clock will be turned off. 17 seconds left in the quarter. turnover and lost vision of the basketball, but Oakland will get a shot. 1.5 seconds left in the quarter. Nice saving of the camera by Chris Black. We'll make note of that. So at the end of the first quarter, the Sea Kings lead the Bayhawks 33-25. We're back, and Andrew Pearson has 8 for Oakland, and Eric Armstead off the bench has 12. As the Bayhawks score on their initial possession of the second quarter. Good ball movement by the Sea Kings. And Brigham steps on the baseline. Nice cut to the basket by Dominic Bournes. And it's one thing to cut to the basket. It's another thing for your teammate to get you the basketball. And that's exactly what Christopher Head did on that play. Good vision. And Bournes working hard without the basketball. Misses the first free throw. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in to this ABA Far West Division matchup. The Bayhawks in white and the Sea Kings in the dark uniforms. Swinging of the basketball by the Sea Kings. Yo-yo dribble. Baseline jumper, no good. And Bournes with the rebound. A lot of hand checking going on. And the old hip illegal screen by Hatcher, and that's called, and you see that at every level. You want to have those guys rub shoulder to shoulder, and they don't, and your job is to set the screen, and you either do the right arm flipper or the knee extended, and it's going to be called a foul because you're right in front of the official. Foster in constant motion and gets the assist to Ricks, who hits the three. 7-point lead, the largest of the game, but Miller says it's my time and hits the three to cut the lead to 4. Gary Ricks Miller on the push on the rebound. Push Ricks from behind. And there's Miller with the three. And it's good. Foster in just non-stop movement with the layup. Breaking the defensive down with his dribble. Hatcher, back rim. January couldn't secure the rebound. And just a errant pass goes out of bounds, out of the reach of Miller. Ball's deflected in the air. Head with the steal to Hatcher, and the layup is good. And Hatcher just cut to the basket, didn't get too far underneath the basket, was able to make the catch and quickly put it up for the layup. And way too easy for Anthony January. Miller and Hatcher on the push-off on the rebound. Good positioning that time by Michael Brigham. Going strong to the hoop after the pass. Joshua Hatcher on their previous possession. The Sea Kings, with their largest lead, had a chance to go push it to double digits, but turned the ball over. Hatcher, bad pass. Good thought, but location of that pass wasn't anywhere for a teammate to catch. 24-footer goes 22, air ball by January. And another three for the Sea Kings. And it's a double-digit lead here. Oakland with another turnover. And the Sea Kings with another three. Gary Ricks is on fire. Oakland Bayhawks basketball on NorCal SportsTV is brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand. Looking for a meeting room available nights and weekends but can't afford the pricey hotel meeting rooms? With rates as low as $40 an hour and seating capacity up to 50, we provide incredible value for small businesses. Locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas with 24/7 availability. Reach us at meetingroomsondemand.com and tell them you saw this ad on NorCal Sports TV for a 50% discount off your first rental. That's meetingroomsondemand.com. Well, Gary Ricks has come off here in the second quarter. It was a 33-25 lead after the first quarter, and now it's a 15-point lead, 49-34 for the Sea Kings. And Oakland can score, but you're going to have to get stops. And there's a turnover by Goins, just getting too far underneath the basket. And a turnover, there's one stop. Goins try to inbound the ball quickly, and the officials wouldn't have that. Pearson, who has 8 points, misses. Corbett with a rebound. He misses, but then Pearson's there to clean it up. He now has 10. That layup's blocked. Consecutive stops for Oakland. The alley and the layup to Pearson. He's in double figures. And we've got a timeout by the California Sea Kings. American Asphalt has been serving California for over 30 years. American Asphalt takes great pride in making every job their best job. Call us at 800-541-5559. 800-541-5559. Or reach us at AmericanAsphalt.com. American Asphalt, taking care of business. Terrapelli Design, if you need affordable graphic design help, it's time to call Terrapelli Design. Logos, websites, brochures, signage, PowerPoint presentations, and so much more. Contact Terrapelli Design to discuss your next project and get a free estimate. Call them at 925-648-4676 or reach them at terrapelli.com. Terrapelli Design, your source for graphic design. It was 49-34, and then consecutive stops and baskets by Oakland is cut it to a 11-point lead, and Coach Watkins immediately called the timeout. Stop that run. Scoring, Pearson has 12, and Armstead for the Sea Kings has 12. And Greg Foster with the drive and finish. Cut to the basket. And Zach Hinton trailing behind with the block, averaging over 16 points a game and averaging over 6 rebounds a game for the Sea Kings. Corbett doesn't draw iron, and the ball goes to the Sea Kings. And Corbett's averaging over 18 a game and over 15 rebounds and over 3 blocks. He's got a couple of Wilsonburgers tonight, but hasn't cashed in offensively. Missed by Foster. And a steal in the backcourt by Keenan Coleman. And the lead's pushed to 16. Pretty effective timeout for Coach Watkins as Rick answers with a 3. And they're really putting the pedal to the metal here. And the layup is good. Keenan Coleman. Now I don't see the light, but that was stolen in the backcourt. And I mean, the reason I came here to see the flashing red light, I don't see it. The next time we're going to bring our own so we can get a shot of it. But however they score until the ball crosses, it'll be and 1. So that little lead they had is now grown to 23 when the 3D rule was in effect. And you could tell, I mean, the Sea Kings were playing defense with a lot of passion. Corbett gets caught in the air, and it's another turnover. And it's dueling turnovers. And Hatcher misses the dunk. And a foul on the floor on Dominic Bournes. Eric Armstead back in the game, who's got 12 points, subbing in for Greg Foster. A wide open three, doesn't fall. But the Sea Kings get the loose ball. They seem to be getting every 50-50 ball. Coleman slips on the floor. Low post, down low, feeding the big fella, Tyler Smith Armstrong with the layup. Did a good job of sealing the defender and getting the easy basket and one. Armstrong can't get the three-pointer or the old-fashioned three to fall, and then Hatcher comes down and scores off the layup off the assist by Corbett. Hatcher misses the layup after the steal, and that would have been +1. If he can't get it over the half-court line, it stays +1 until it does. So, I mean, every basket you score, you'll get +1. That's easy math for this Chico State grad. Missed three, but Armstrong, who's just really owning the paint down low, the big fella with another putback. Spinning move, doesn't draw iron. And the Sea Kings on attack. Now, they played last night, but they aren't playing like they did. C.J. Blackwell for three. And it's a 28-point lead for the Sea Kings. It's like they smell the blood in the water. Maybe call them the Sea Sharks. Be a timeout on the floor. NorCal SportsTv is brought to you by American Asphalt, taking care of business. Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms. Meetingroomsondemand.com. It was 33-25 at the end of the first quarter. At the 7-minute and 40-second mark, it was 49-34. And since then, the Sea Kings have outscored the Bayhawks 19-6, thus the 28-point lead. Hatcher with a nice baseline move, just can't cash in. Hatcher working hard on the offensive glass. They'll call that foul on the floor. Armstead and Ricks each have 12 points. Coleman has 10, and Foster has 11. Block shot. 5 on the shot clock. And Armstrong clears the boards again. And we got a foul on the shot. Sea Kings with the basketball. Everybody's touched the ball in this possession. And we've got a 24-second violation on the Sea Kings. Stopped by the Bayhawks. Bad pass. And the Sea Kings will cash in and make it a 30-point lead as Hinton with the tip-in. Foul on Hinton. Ball will be inbound on the baseline. Corbett, nice cut to the basket. Assist there by Head. And Corbett with the finish. Got to put together some stops to get back in this game and get that and 1 3D rule going with stops and steals in the backcourt. Nice silky touch by Armstrong. Armstrong will get a couple of free throws. Now Hinton's at the line. Less than 40 seconds left. And he misses a free throw. .1 lead. And a steal and a dunk. Keenan Coleman. At halftime, we'll have an interview with Lorian Watkins, the head coach for the California Sea Kings. Turnover. turnover. They roll it in. They'll try to get a desperation shot, and that doesn't go. And at halftime, it's 75-42. Quite a half for the Sea Kings. We're back here at halftime. First half statistics first for the Sea Kings, who lead 75-42. They've got 4 guys in double figures. Gary Ricks with 12, Keenan Coleman with 12, and Tylersman Armstrong with 12 and 5 rebounds. Eric Armstead has 11 points off the bench for the Sea Kings. Probably the only thing they can improve on in the second half is they were 3 of 6 from the free throw line. For the Bayhawks, only scorer in double figures was Andrew Pearson, who had 12. Brett Corbett had 4, 3 blocks and 4 rebounds, and Joshua Hatcher had 6. And you got Goins and Corbett, Corbett's averaging over 18, Goins averaging over 20. Not getting much scoring from either one of those guys. Would expect them to make a bigger contribution in the second half. Next game for the Bayhawks will be the 23rd of December at Las Vegas. They'll be hosted by the Las Vegas Wizards. The next game for the Sea Kings will be the 17th of December, and they will host the Wizards of Las Vegas. The Sea Kings are 4-0. The Bayhawks are 0-5. As we mentioned, it was 33-25 at the end of the first quarter, and in the second quarter, the Sea Kings outscored the Bayhawks 42-17. Gary Ricks will inbound the basketball for the Sea Kings. Pryor, Corbett, Pearson, Head, and Goins will start the second half. Nice smooth left-handed shot by Tylersman Armstrong. He now has 14. Pryor misses a layup, but he was fouled. And Pryor will get a couple of free throws. Oakland was 6 of 7 from the charity stripe in the first half. You're watching NorCal SportsTv. I'm Chris Babcock, and this is the ABA Far West Division matchup. 5-0 Sea Kings versus the 0-5 Bayhawks. The Bayhawks pressured in the backcourt, trying to get a steal. And Foster is fouled on the three-point attempt, and he'll get 3 free ones. He'll get a couple of more. And Foster will get his third and final free throw, getting fouled on the three-point attempt. And it's a tough shot to block. Usually not going to block it, and you're going to get a foul, and that's going to be the result. So it makes 2 out of 3, and it's a 35-point lead. And their lead has almost outscored the Bayhawks. Block shot, and the Sea Kings will run. Armstrong with the block. Johnson has his shot blocked, and it's an alley-oop to Corbett, who only had 4 in the first half. But then Foster, continuous motion with the layup. Nobody back on defense. Pearson misses. Deflected in the backcourt. We've got a 3D situation. And they turn the basketball over. The alley and the oop. Johnson down low. Kicks it over to Foster. And he turns the ball over. Pearson with the steal, and Corbett's chicken stripped. And here comes Armstead. He misses. And Foster with the long offensive rebound and the pretty finger roll. Foster just plays harder than everybody else. Pearson now has 15. Gary Ricks with another 3. Nearly a steal in the backcourt. Armstead and Foster double teaming Gones. Shot clock violation, turnover, Oakland. The big guy's sharing the basketball. Johnson working hard underneath the basket. That 3 doesn't fall. Corbett clears the boards. Pass to Pearson. Attacking the basket. And a foul called on Armstrong. And Pearson will get a couple of free throws. Misses the first. Splits the pair. And Oakland will pick up in the backcourt. Doesn't do much good as Armstead nails the 17-footer. Corbett the other way, and it's blocked by Armstrong. Johnson's tied up by Goins. It'll be a held basketball, and the possession arrow goes to Oakland. That's the result of when you're the biggest guy on the court and you bring it down to low man's land, and it gets stolen. Keep it at chest high, and Goins wouldn't be able to get to the basketball. Credit the guard for his tenacity on that defensive possession. And I'm going to correct myself. Defensive possession absolutely makes no sense because you're not possessing anything except playing defense. And we've got a timeout on the floor, and it's 88-50 here in Oakland. Oakland Bayhawks basketball on NorCal SportsTV is brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand. Great value and rates in the Bay Area, Fresno, Las Vegas, and coming soon to Modesto. MeetingRoomsOnDemand.com. American Asphalt, taking care of business. AmericanAsphalt.com. Terrapelli Design. Reach them at terrapelli.com. Urban Garden Studio, bringing the outdoors inside. Except don't barbecue inside, folks. And our all NorCal games on April 1st in 2018 seems so far away, but it'll be here before we know it. Coaches, athletic directors, and members of the media can nominate players for this event until the deadline on December 21st, 2017. So get those nominations in. Fill out the form online at NorCalSportsTV.com/ANG. Well, I did say in the first quarter, the first one to 150 would win. Didn't expect it to be this lopsided, though. Especially the fact that the Sea Kings played last night. Corbett misses the spike tip. Foster with the rebound, and he'll push. Energizer Bunny, but turns that ball over. Pearson for three, and that's nothing but net. Basketball on the sideline for the Sea Kings. Anthony January checks into the ball game, and that shot is an air ball and it turned over. Alley-oop opportunity doesn't go. Pearson rescues the possession, and Christopher Head with the layup. Credit Pearson for the assist. January's fouled. Coaching staff for the for the Bayhawks didn't quite agree. that shot doesn't fall by January. And Foster just working harder than everybody else. January misses again. He's 0 for his last 3. Pearson with the steal, and the layup doesn't go. Ricks will push. Foster from 3, and that's good. Pearson goes up for the layup, and he's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. But Foster makes that shot, as you're seeing, then sprints back on defense and nearly gets the block against Pearson, but he's whistled for the foul, and Pearson will get a couple of free throws. Makes the first. And then after this free throw, would expect the Bayhawks to pick up in the backcourt. But they don't. (91-57). It was 75-42 at half. We got a travel on the post move by Kevin Johnson. Joshua Hatcher in for Pryor, and he'll inbound the basketball to Goins. Johnson with the screen out, and Foster will take over. Sea Kings trying to work their low post offense. Corbett, good defense, head with the rebound, and they'll get a foul on the shot. Hatcher filling the lane, and the foul, I believe, was on Kevin Johnson. They've missed a couple of free throws in the second half. And anytime you get up there, especially when you have this large deficit, you have to take advantage. He makes the second. And Foster easily breaks the press. But Goins with the steal and the dunk. Hatcher filling the lane. Foster breaks the press. And Corbett with his 4th block of the game. And Head with the layup. And we'll have a timeout. The Sea Kings. Well, they've cut into the lead a little bit. But Hatcher filling the lane. For the Bayhawks, Terrapelli Design. If you need affordable graphic design help, it's time to call Terrapelli Design. Logos, websites, brochures, signage, PowerPoint presentations, and so much more. Contact Terrapelli Design to discuss your next project and get a free estimate. We are professional graphic designers. We are Terrapelli Design. Terrapelli Design, your source for graphic design. Urban Garden Studio, looking to transform your home or office into a living canvas? Contact Urban Garden Studio. We specialize in the creation of living walls and spaces using reclaimed rustic-looking wood. Custom logos, furniture, decor, signage, and landscape design. Contact Urban Garden Studio. Urban Garden Studio, bringing the outdoors inside. I think we missed maybe we missed a technical during the timeout. (91-63). Armstrong sealing the defender down low, and with the chocolate chip double-handed two-hand stuff. Then Corbett gets a dunk of his own. Oakland will pick up in the backcourt, but have they done so many times, break the press fairly easily. Two-man game. Foster to Armstrong. Hatcher misses. Foster with the rebound. That three doesn't go, and Michael Brigham would have been better off using a ladder that time. Goes over the back. Good positioning by the Bayhawks. Miller and Johnson check in for Oakland. Oakland in white, the Sea Kings out of Seaside in the dark uniforms. Hatcher can't convert. Blackwell with the board. Back rim. Long rebound. Goes to Blackwell, and he's fouled going to the basket. Goins feed to Corbett, and the dunk. Makes the first. Next game for both these teams will be against the Las Vegas Wizards. The Bayhawks will play them on the 23rd in Las Vegas, and the Sea Kings will host them in Monterey County on the 17th of December. Johnson brings up the ball. Miller time. Low post to the three-point line. Brigham sharing the basketball to Ricks. Miller again jumping on the train as it's rolling down the tracks. Getting involved immediately off the bench. A stop for Oakland. Hatcher's fouled underneath the basket, and he'll get a couple of free throws. And Miller's three, Johnson with the assist. You're going to need a lot of threes and turn those threes into fours. Hatch will be at the free throw line. Foster now the leading scorer. He has 17 for the Sea Kings. Oakland's getting to the free throw line. Just hustle there by Johnson to make that missed free throw a two-pointer, and the lead's down to 26. Corbett working hard underneath the boards. And we've got a 30, or I don't know, it's a short timeout. I think a 30-second timeout. But Corbett just working hard. And there's Johnson, nobody blocking out. You got to block everybody out. Too easy of a rebound and a putback. It was 75-42 at half. Now it's 100-74. So the Bayhawks continue to play hard. And that last possession, just Corbett working hard, screening out, getting the rebound, and just being a smart basketball player and calling a timeout. Was cornered in the corner. I guess that's the only way you can get cornered. Calls the timeout, and they'll get a chance to set up their offense. Johnson with the basketball for the Bayhawks. Miller, that's short. But the tip in by Hatcher, just playing harder than everybody.
Are you gonna make a game?
We are right now.
Turnover.
Are you gonna make a game?
We're making a game right now, young man. We're trying to make it a game. Ricks with the rebound, and Foster can't handle the pass. You got a nice jacket, young man. They missed the layup. And Miller time. Oh, doesn't go. But Joshua Hatcher working hard on the boards. He had a young man come and ask me some questions, and he's just dressed to the T tonight. Hatcher makes the first free throw. I mean, the Sea Kings have only shot 9 free throws rather, and I believe this will be the 20th free throw attempt for the Bayhawks. They'll play for one last shot here. And he's fouled, and it goes. So this will be a 4-point play opportunity as Coleman makes the three, gets fouled. And you can't make those kind of mistakes when you're trying to come back. Yeah, you can get the three, but you compound the mistake, or you compound the defense by fouling and getting an opportunity for another free throw. And he makes it. They're now 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Johnson will push. And they don't even get a shot attempt up. And it's 104-78. Little debate after the horn goes off. But here's the last possession for the Sea Kings. I mean, he's 35, 32 feet away from the basket. There's no reason to foul him, because if he doesn't make it, he's going to get 3 free throws. 104-78. But Johnson makes the free throw. Makes both 3 free throws, and it's 104-80. Oakland Bayhawks basketball on NorCal SportsTV is brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand. Great value and rates in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas, and coming soon to Modesto. A unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms. Rates starting as low as $40 an hour. MeetingRoomsOnDemand.com. American Asphalt, taking care of business. Urban Garden Studio, bringing the outdoors inside. Terrapelli Design, your source for graphic design. Oakland will inbound the basketball. Dominic Bournes will inbound to Johnson. Miller, Hatcher, and Pearson. Johnson was stripped of the basketball going to the basket, and it's a turnover. And Keenan Coleman goes right to the basket. A lot of backs turned. Not much vision on the dribbler. And he'll get the basket and one. Misses a free throw. And Pearson is fouled. And they'll inbound the basketball. Why is this going? Johnson from long range. And we've got a foul in the backcourt. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming into this ABA Far West Division game. Greg Foster with the layup. And Hatcher the other way with a layup. Alley-oop doesn't go. Armstead with a good putback. And it's a steal the other way. And Foster with a dunk. Pearson for three. Doesn't go. Foster with 22. Ricks with 18. Johnson with the layup. And Armstead with 17 for the Sea Kings. Good balanced scoring. Appreciate our statistician Jeremy Hurtado working his magic once again for the NorCal Sports TV crew. That layup doesn't go. Bournes over to Miller. That doesn't go. And the tip by Hatcher is no good. And Foster has the basketball. Brigham has a mismatch down low. Kicks it over to Gary Ricks, who now has 21. Bournes can't get that one to go. And they'll have a player control on that layup by Brigham with the clearing of the arm. And Zach Hinton will substitute in for him. And as we've mentioned, the Sea Kings played last night, so they're doing this on back-to-back nights. Nice help in the helper by Armstead. And Oakland will pick up in the backcourt. I like Larry Warriors down here talking to Mikhail Brigham. He's asked him why he called the foul. He's explained it to him. It's good-natured discussion, not combative. Like to see more of that. Steal in the backcourt. It's and one time. So there's two. Oh, it's blocked. Wilson Berger the other way, and a pretty move. That doesn't go. It's a foul. Zach Hinton just kind of taking control of the floor. Coleman with the drive, and he's fouled. Sea Kings have only shot, this is their 13th, soon to be 14th free throw. They've done most of their work from the three-point line. Goins has the ball stolen, but the officials call the foul on the floor. Scoring for the Bayhawks, Pearson has 21, Hatcher has 14, and Head has 11. And Pearson will go to the free throw line and get a couple more free throws. Pearson makes the first. It was 33-25 at the first quarter. Halftime 75-42. And then 104-80 at the end of three. And Oakland will pressure in the backcourt. And Foster's fouled on the shot. and he'll get a couple of free throws. He's done a good job of just breaking down the defense. Didn't get the start tonight, but playing some solid minutes. For Coach Watkins. Sea Kings looking to go 5-0. Around the rim and in. Goins to Dominic Bournes. Layup doesn't go. Got a little physical under the basket. Little elbow to the chest, etc., etc. The Sea Kings will get the ball on the baseline of the new 24-second clock. Well, Rick's got to check the wind, the temperature, and nailed the three with absolutely no one in his face. Goins' pass is off mark. And the one-handed flush by Eric Armstead. Nobody back on defense. And the Sea Kings pounce on the opportunity. We've got a foul under the basket as Bournes was looking to physically clear out the paint, and he did, but he's called for the foul. But they'll count the basket. And there's the dunk. So they'll reset the shot clock. They'll give the basket to Oakland, but there's a foul clearing the paint. And then Bournes, his sixth foul. Not only can the official officiate, he can also help me with the rules. Sixth foul leads to a technical foul and the ball. A player in the ABA cannot foul out of the game, is what he was trying to tell me. Gary Ricks with a three. Goins gets everybody in the air and finishes. Corbett with his sixth block of the game. And then runs the lane and gets tomahawk chopped on his wrist. And we have a timeout on the floor. And here's the tomahawk. Ouch! Ice it, young man. Ice it. Oakland Bayhawks basketball on NorCal SportsTV is brought to you by American Asphalt. Taking care of business. Meeting rooms on demand. Great value and rates in the Bay Area, Fresno, Las Vegas, and coming soon to Modesto. Terrapelli Design, your source for graphic design. Urban Garden Studio, bringing the outdoors inside. And just once again, reminder, are all NorCal games on April 1st. Coaches, athletic directors, and members of the media can nominate players for this event until the deadline on December 21st. Not the 22nd, not the 23rd, but December 21st. Send them to NorCalSportsTV.com/ANG to make their nominations for the 2018 event. Gary Ricks leads all scorers with 27 points. Nothing but net for Goins. Better. Coleman, that's Foster in the corner. How he doesn't get out of bounds, no one knows. That 25-footer goes 28, air ball, and it's a shot clock violation for the Sea Kings. Good sharing of the basketball. Christopher Head for three. Corbett and Armstrong having a little physical game underneath. Nice hustle there by Head. Wiping the sweat off the floor. After the game, our Carlene Serena will be interviewing the player of the game, and then we'll give you some final statistics here from Jamtown in Oakland. Appreciate you streaming in on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock here on a Sunday night from Oakland. And the officials rule on behalf of the Bayhawks. Corbett might have stole that one, but then we've got a technical on Keenan Coleman, and the officials stepped in, made a little contact with the official, calls the timeout, and then bumps the official. Now, in any games I've ever done or watched, that's a double tech and an ejection. Well, Goins will have the will shoot a free throw or two here off the technical. And wisely, Coach Watkins subs out Keenan Coleman, who was whistled for the technical. Probably his best coaching move of the night. $23-point deficit for the Bayhawks. The Swin Nader-like jump hook. And Armstrong's called for the foul, and he looks to the official, and he did his best charades of imitating why he called the foul. A lot of back and forth going on with the officials. Good-natured, keeping the game in control. Both these teams playing hard here in the ABA. Corbett makes both. Goins has 11, all in the fourth quarter, trying to push this comeback. Foster teases the defense. Corbett had him screened out and tried to tip to Goins, but Goins was going for the basketball, and that missed opportunity. That's of two guys playing hard and didn't benefit and get the basketball. 123-103 here in Jamtown. Pearson with the near steal from Ricks. .15 on the shot clock for the Sea Kings. And Hatcher's called for the foul. .125-103. Goins combats the missed shot, doesn't go next play, and is called for a foul in the backcourt. Keenan Coleman and Andrew Pearson sharing some pleasantries as they walk up the court. It is the holiday season. Makes both free throws. Corbett on the low post with the Swin Nader Scott or jump hook, and it goes. Corbett averages 18 on the season. He's below that tonight. Keenan Coleman hooting it up as he made that shot. Hatcher misses that. And then there's a foul on the floor, and I believe they're calling Armstrong on the foul of trying to block out Corbett. That one draws net, but nothing else. Victor Yu getting his first PT of the game, checks in, number 15. Armstrong physically takes that one to the basket and clears out any Bayhawks in his way. Johnson with the three. Brigham had an opportunity under the basket, but he tried to finish too soon as Goins with the basket and one. He now has 13 all in the fourth quarter. And Hinton will check in for Armstrong. Goins makes the free throw, and it's a 20-point game. Just under 3 minutes left here from Jamtown in Oakland. You're watching NorCal SportsTv. And Miller's called on the reach. And it'll be free throws for Keenan Coleman. And he'll get one more. Misses the free throw, but no one blocks out Michael Brigham, and he gets the putback. And the Bayhawks miss on their end. And Greg Foster has the basketball. Corbett has 13. He's averaging 18 on the season. Johnson with the strip. And we've got a foul in the backcourt on Zach Hinton. Reaching in. And Johnson will get a couple of free throws. Next game for both these teams will be against the Las Vegas Wizards. The Bayhawks will travel there for a game on the 23rd. And the Sea Kings will host the Wizards on the 17th of December. And the Sea Kings will work the shot clock. Foster. Coleman misses. And Miller with the steal. Johnson to Pryor. That doesn't go. That shot doesn't go. And a rebound and a reverse layup by Zach Hinton. And we've got a foul on the floor. And then we got some guys leaving the bench as the frustrations boil over. I appreciate Tylerman Armstrong trying to help his teammate, but I think you should leave the bench. And let's see what this looks like. Ooh, there's a punch. And credit Kevin Johnson for, as the teams continue to wrestle. And credit Kevin Johnson, he was just underneath the basket. Tell him to get the fuck out of there.
Back up, Chris. Back up. Chris, get out of there, Chris.
Well, up until this point, yeah, the teams are playing hard. Yeah, they talked a little trash. But I think they're just going to call it a ball game. Probably a pretty good decision, wouldn't you think? Well, it's a 137-113 victory for the California Sea Kings. And after the teams share pleasantries, all right, I believe down on the floor we have our Carlene Saunders is with our NorCal SportsTV player of the game.
I'm here with player of the game, Gary Ricks. Gary, a little bit of excitement there at the end. Other than that, you guys add another win to the win column. What has been working well for you guys so far?
I think our defense, we put up a lot of points, obviously, but we hold teams to a lower field goal percentage in the second half. We had a big lead at halftime, and we let them come back a little bit. We got out about the things we like to do, but we got the lead back, and we finished the game, like you said, it got a little ugly at the end, but, that happens. I'm just glad nothing happened. Everyone stayed safe, and we got the win. We can get out of here and go home.
All right, congratulations. Thank you. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you. Gary Ricks, 27 points. All of those threes, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And throw in 4 blocks as the Sea Kings get a little conditioning after the game. Nothing like getting a 24-point win and then running some suicides or lines after the game. So Gary Ricks was our NorCal SportsTV player of the game in their Sea Kings 137-113 victory. from Jamtown, where the California Sea Kings beat the Oakland Bayhawks 117-113 to win this Far West Division ABA game. You've been watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks to our crew, Tony Moreland, Dion I, Joseph Yanez, Chris Black, Carlene Serena, and our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado. I'm Chris Babcock in Oakland. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.